Y'all, another video. It's not about politics. It's not by. It's about an experience I just had. So it kind of threw my day off, man. I was having such a great day, man. Thinking like, yo, I'm going to go out and go to this other store and experience another silver store or this metal store. Pick up this Libertad that they had at a great price. And if you haven't looked at the video before this, some people have. And I just got home. I got it loud on my TV so I can hear everything. In fact, I'm going to put it on the stereo too. So I can hear everything as to what went on. And I'm going to comment on it. This is called a reaction video. How somebody have reaction videos on TV? Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take it from the point that I said I'm going to get my wallet. I'll be right back because I realized I didn't have my wallet in my pocket. So what I realized was that if I was going to do a deal with him, I knew I had to make it up in cash. So basically he was saying, give me these. It's 12 buffaloes in the cases. Give me that. Give me $100. I'll give you a quarter ounce. I'll give you a quarter ounce. I'll give you a quarter ounce gold piece, right? I really wanted a different one. I really didn't want a quarter ounce of an eagle because I already had 2 eagles. And I also got a 10th. I think my 10th is an eagle too. So I ain't want any more eagles. I thought he probably had some other ones besides the eagles, right? He said he had another one, a kangaroo, which would have been like the princess piece. Maybe from Canada, they had animal in the back, something like that. And so I realized I had to have the money. So I had to have $100. So I left the wallet in the car because I didn't know what I'm doing. I didn't want to bring everything. I'm bringing the wallet in there. I'm bringing my coins in there. I'm bringing the gold in there. I'm bringing stuff in there. I bought these in here, the Libertars, so I can make sure I didn't buy one that had the same back because I didn't want to buy one with the same back. So I said, well, nah, I didn't want to buy one with the same back. So all of that. No, I ain't going to make it out. I'm not going out there. I'll wait till another day. But they gave me a good deal on the Libertard too. So anyway, the other place, Mainline, Ardmore. So I got my Libertard for like 32, something like that. Yeah. But anyway, so I'm like, all right, cool. So I go out to the car and I come back in. What's going on, JK? I come back in, and when I came back in, I was continuing. Okay, this is what we're gonna do. I got the money. I'm thinking about. I'm like, man, I'm gonna lose a little cake on this. But maybe, just maybe, I'll get it going on. Miami, Florida, in the house, right on, bro. I'm telling a story about an experience I just had. So about, coin buying. So that's what I'm doing now. So as I go back in, you was watching too? Right on, right on. So as I was going back in to do the deal, like maybe, at least I had the cash in my pocket or my card, whatever I wanted to use to finalize the deal, we started talking some more. And that's when Cheryl came up out of nowhere, and she was calling me. I'm like, well, she probably don't want anything in particular. So I shut down the call because I'm using the camera so I can, so if I answer the call, this is going to mess up the video. So then she texted me, and I saw her come down, and y'all can see when I stopped the second time. And I was like, and I'm reading what she said, and it said something to the point that maybe they thought that I put something in my pocket and left. So I couldn't think about it. I'm like, all right. So I just asked them, what's up? And then y'all, if you look at the video, see what happened. I'm going to react to this video. But I'm going to take it from when I left out so we can hear what they were saying. And then when I came back in the reaction, then the final leaving. That's the only part we're going to deal with. I'm not going to do it with the drive to Elements. I'm going down to Elements, by the way. One of my favorite places to go. I'll be going on my lunch break at work. I consider them family, man. I consider Elements family, man. Ever since the first day I came in here and started buying, man, them guys treated me cool, man. They never looked at me like I was a person of color, and I never looked at them like they was Jewish guys. I just knew that they were a shop. Nobody looking at color, nobody looking at ethnicities. Everybody just trying to do business, you know what I mean? I'm trying to learn. So, I got Liam in there teaching me. Then the day Liam wasn't in there, I bought some pieces from Andrew. And then Pop sold me they all sold me something. I think Pop sold me a Morgan or Peace Dollar. So Pop sold me a Morgan. Liam sold me the Buffaloes and a few things. And just today he sold me this. And Andrew sold me a couple pieces too, including this, and I think a 10th. So they all three of them. The whole family sold me something. I feel like I'm family. I go in there, I put a chair out in family, right? This place I want to establish the same relationship. When I went to Ardmore, same thing. I mean, I walked in, man, them guys didn't look at me. They was like, yo, I mean, the one guy, the younger guy was like, hey, man, what's up? You know, cool. Why nobody look at me like I was a brother of color? You know, like, okay, what this guy doing? What he want about coins? He going to rob us. Man, so it's disappointing, man, because I really want to have I'm not going to let this mess up my day. I'm not. I'm still going to do what I got to do and enjoy the rest of the day. But it's sad, man. Anyway, I bought this from Kukuran. And I felt some kind of weird about a Kukuran. I know the Kukuran's from South Africa, but, you know, it's whatever, man. You know, 2021 1 ounce fine silver. Kukuran. And you got him. I don't know who he is. South Africa. South Africa, and I can go back on that South Africa thing if I want to start about apartheid and all that stuff, but I ain't got no time for that. Life is too short to be rehashing stuff in the past. If everything cool now, I'm cool with what's happening now. You know, if something kicked me in the butt and I got to remember something that's different. But right now, I'm not worried about remembering anything. So give me the Kukuran with the D on the back. So, of course, I got to get two because when I have one of anything, I like to have two. So in case I got to include one in the deal, at least I still have one. All right. So that's it. So let's listen to the conversation as I leave the shop. Here we go. In stereo.
You know, start up on one. Probably right there. It's okay to park in the back, right? Yeah. Okay, be right back.
You didn't leave anything with him. No. Okay, because when he put his hand in his pocket. Not sure what that's all about. Well, also, I'm going to find out that no food is put in whatsoever, put it away, it became safe. Because you don't know what he's going to take you into. Well, no, he's got like do a comparison, you and all, some kind of thing. Comparative sharpening or something. I don't know. I just get when people are better. And he might do it. I can only write about 95% of the time.
So I'm gonna go comment. At this point, I'm back in. You know, I got my money in my pocket just in case I'm gonna do this deal. If not, I need the money. I still need the money to pick up the Libertad. So I still had to go out and get the money. You know, either way, I wasn't gonna trade a coin for a Libertad. So even though I should have traded a coin for a Libertad and saved me a couple dollars, right?
But a quarter-ounce equals I charge $4.85. You would have $400 in credit there.
Which was not bad. $400 in credit. It would have cost me $85 to get into a piece of gold. Really wasn't a bad deal. I mean, you know, Edelman's my people, but they gave me a little bit higher price. And, you know, Mainline's about in between. So they was the lowest price. Man, I would have loved to have done business with them. If I'd have stayed there, if he'd have put that gold coin out, and I would have saw it, I might have did that deal for $85. All I had to do was give him $85. I probably would have did that deal.
And that's why you have the eagle right here.
And I definitely gonna buy the Libertad. I was definitely gonna buy that regardless. $27. You know, my man sold it for a little bit more at his shop, and I got the one from. I got my other Libertad from down Mainline for like $32.
Yeah, everybody's adding $1. So started 20, 21 out, or more, 22 for you. Not bad. Paid 27 for them, of course. Yeah. What's happening? I'm trying to figure should I wait for Silver and Raleigh.
Now that was Cheryl calling me.
All right, let me think about it.
First time.
And so I got you. And let's see the start again. I think I might think about it.
That Libertad was awfully shiny. It was super shiny.
It was so shiny. Good man.
You hear what I said? It looks so shiny. Super shiny.
What year is it? Well, so these are pretty much all new. Oh, no, it's 2014. Now, I'm talking about the years and all that good stuff. So, is it like the older the coin, the more it's worth, or not the good parts?
Now, this is when Cheryl texts me about she think I may have taken something out the store. And I was trying to ignore it because I'm really trying to see if I should do this deal. I should have went on here and paid for that Libertad and got that $27.
Let me see the coin. You gotta entice me. I'm like that.
The what?
Let me see the eagle.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see, like I said,
You need that. Yeah, I'm gonna get that.
I'm like eye candy. If I see something, I'm an impulse buyer.
I'm an impulse buyer.
That's what I do. I see it, I might be down to grab that piece. For $85 difference? Okay, I take the loss. I take the L. I mean, I really would have took a big L. Because almost I would have gave them this for free. Because the coins, even though I had 12, I bought 15. It cost me $4.12 for 15 of the Buffaloes. You know, almost like I was giving them this and the 12 Buffaloes for that, and I give you $85. Now, I've done some serious guitar deals. Y'all see I got a lot of guitars around here. And I got studio in the back. And I got some drums right there. So I do a lot of stuff. I do a lot of wheeling and dealing, man, to get what I have. But sometimes you got to step back. Like, okay, well, maybe I should just wait. Maybe gold to go down and silver go up at the same time. Now, here we go. Here's the second time Cheryl says something. And that's when I grabbed the phone. And the only reason I asked him a question was I all right with them because my man in the back that was looking at the coins, he kept looking at me funny. And I just...
okay? What? You all right with me?
Yeah.
A friend of mine, she did the video. She said, you guys thought I stole something when I walked out. He would do that.
Well, don't start that.
No. Listen.
We're done, okay?
No.
I don't need to hear that. Have a good day.
You too. You're right, because it makes sense to me.
Please don't come back.
I won't. Okay, no problem.
Okay, so we can stop it right there. That's the gist of the whole situation. I got 7 people in the house, only 1 like, really? But that's what y'all do to me. Y'all don't love me. It's okay, though, because I still care about y'all. I want y'all to love me anyway. Don't love anything except your family and the heavenly. So thank you. Thank you for the like. So, I don't know. Look, man, look. I'm not a guy. I'll talk about big business and fragrance review people all day long, man, because I don't know them in that way. But if I'm right next to you and we doing business and I'm trying to do business with you, I mean, I just left my money in the car. Now, if I had my money in my pocket, I wouldn't have truly known how they feel about me. Because it would be just about money, right? About money. I don't care what I thought he did. Give me that money and get out, right? But I just don't know, man. I don't want to have no beef, man. You know, First of all, it's a good deal up there. I ain't gonna sell my soul and sell my integrity for a good deal. No, I'm not gonna do that. We know we're not doing it. When he told me not to come back anymore, I'm not coming back. But I'm saying it's just not right, man. Knowing that everybody I've dealt with, I haven't gone to an African American person of color coin store. There ain't none around. So I go where I go, and I got to get what I got to get, and people treat you money. Well, I had to go back and get the money out the car when I came back in, and then Cheryl hit me up, and I said, y'all guys all right with me? Remember, he had already said, well, I'd really rather he not had brung the camera in here anyway. Fine, out of respect. If he had said, you know what, forget about the camera, don't worry about it. But if he had said, you can't use the camera, I would have cut it off. What am I gonna do? I'm gonna miss a good deal by having to have the camera on? But if I didn't have the camera on, or Cheryl hadn't called me, and other people hadn't said they heard it, I wouldn't know about this about Bill and the other guy. I don't know the guy's name. And if I said racist, I ain't mean racist, man. I mean, we all got, I don't want to be a victim, man. I don't need to be a victim of nobody. You know, you treat me how you treat me. I can classify it as being racism. You know, all this stuff's going on now. I'm not a Black Lives member. I don't care about Black Lives Matter. I don't defund police. I ain't got to do with none of that mess. I'm here to live my life the best I can do it and keep it pushing. You know what I'm saying? But if none of that had to happen, if I hadn't left the camera in there, and so on and so forth, I would have never known about their character. Now, do they have a flawed character? Am I one to say they have a flawed character? And don't worry about it, I don't use the J word, because only entity that can judge me is the heavenly entity. People like using the J word. Oh, yeah, J. Oh, yeah, judge me. I don't do that. I have an opinion. I do have an opinion, or I have an insight of how I feel about somebody. So I'm not going to say that their character, want me to say that, I'm not going to say it. I can't have an opinion about their character off of a video. Maybe he was just upset that the camera was on. But I guess he forgot that I left the camera there, right? Which is kind of crazy because you forgot I left the camera in there. Wow. You know, you'd have been like, ixnay on the camera, you know what I mean? And then talked about it after I left. But the fact that the camera was still there and they were still conversing, and they said, well, did he walk out with something? Yeah, I walked out with these. I had a dime. I had a Canadian dime or something, man. I thought it was worth something. And I think I put these back in my pocket. Because what don't need for me talking about these anymore. So what I did was I took these off the counter. I put these back in my pocket. Because they don't even talk about these. You got a Libertad. I'm willing to get a duplicate because this is how his look. I'm willing to pay $27 for a duplicate. I'll take it for $27. I got it. Not a problem. Like I said, I went to other shop a little bit more. A lot more. You know, so ain't no need, beefing on that deal. I'm going to take that. But if I hadn't walked out the store to get the money, if see money, Cheryl hadn't said something, and on. So now, I mean, let's just say I found out all this after I did the deal with him. Let's just say I did the gold deal with him. I gave up the Yamins, right? And I bought the Libertad, and we did the deal, and I got the gold piece. You know, we straight. And then I get home, and then I find out that happened. How do I react? Am I going to run back up there? Am I going to call them? Of course I'm going to call them. I'm going to call them and say, look, that was a bad look. I did business with you. Going to find out you were a thief or you speculated. And my man said he's 95% right most of the time. So I guess I'm in the 5% category where he was totally wrong. Why do I have to steal from anybody? Why am I in a coin shop, I leave all my stuff and I'm going to steal from you? What is we doing? We doing trigonomics with the hand? Oh, watch this. I'm going to take one coin and leave you 12 mine and a gold piece and my phone just to show you that I was being honorable, that I wasn't that kind of person. So it offends my character. It offends everything I stand for as a person. And I'm far from being anybody who should be, like, yo, you that dude, you'll never do anything wrong. I'm far from that. But, I'm not going to, I just don't think that you can assault anyone's character like that. And if it wasn't for the camera and Cheryl alerting me to that, and you guys alerting to me as well, I would have never known that. And I would have did business with people who didn't really like me. Because, the other guy, or maybe Bill, I know this guy first name, right? I called and got his first name. So maybe Bill's the one that said, see, that's why I don't like people around here like that. Now, what do you mean people around here like that? Does he mean people who use video cameras? People who comparison shop? Or maybe people of my color? What did he mean by that? You know, so man, it's sad. It's sad to know that everything I try to do in my life, man, would bring me to tears a little bit. That I try to do everything in my life, man, to be cool with people and be honest with people. Sometimes I can be overly aggressive being honest. I really can. I'm a little forward, and I got that. But I'm speaking my mind because I feel like if I have something to say, I'm gonna say it like everybody else has something to say. I just don't do it with profanity. I don't do it with ignorance. I do it with the case of me sometimes researching something before I start yabbing my mouth. You know, but it just so it really has kind of affected my day. So I went down to Edmonton and I told him what happened, and I left him a link to my YouTube channel. You know, they want to look at it. You know, and that's what it is, man. You know, I just like to deal with people when I'm buying guitars or I'm selling guitars. I like to deal with people so I can interact. I like to interact. That's part of my profession. I'm a musician. I sing. Y'all gonna hear me sing tonight, possibly. I do that. I'm an interactor. I'm an artist. I'm a recording artist. I interact with people. That's what I do. You know? You can't interact with anybody, right? All right, man. I'll talk to y'all later. Leave a comment down below. Share my video. Show it around. See what everybody else think. You know what I mean? Again, I'm not automatically saying that they were wrong. I listened to the whole conversation. I ain't hear too much. I mean, the man had a question. Did he walk out with anything? My man said no. I ain't hear him say, I think so. A second, he just said, no, he didn't. That was it. But what really spiced it up was, I shouldn't have let him do the video. Okay, fine. That didn't bother me either, because I would have turned off the camera if it hadn't been. I went to Elements. I had the video for my first time going there. I used the camera when I went to Ardmore for the first time. I didn't want to do it the first time. I don't want to do it every time. Now, if I'm going to Perfumology and doing fragrances, or I'm going to a fragrance place, you know I do a video all the time when I go to Perfumology. You know, but, you know, and I'm kind of like, yeah, he want to be incognito about his business. I got that. Well, take your business off the internet. Take your address down. Take the whole situation down if you don't want to be public, because you are public already. So whether I do a video or whether I'm looking you up as another guy, and I talked to him before a couple weeks ago when I was going to come up there, but I just didn't have time to make it up there. I talked to him already before. And I told him this morning when I called, I said, I talked to you last week or the week before about coming to your place. I said, since I'm off work, I was going to go to Elements, but, you know, I'm going to come up there first, you know? But, you know, they say I've been kicked out of better places, I guess. Kicked me out. I left. Oh, man. Crazy. All right, thank y'all. I'm out, man. Take care of yourself. Don't forget, like, subscribe, share to my channel, comment down below. Send me a cash app from time to time. You want to send me $1? And I got $1 the other day from my man. I forgot his name. RaJuR. Cash app RaJuR. You want to send me $1 or $2 for my content and stuff like that. Let me take it from there. All right, I'm out. He said I bought something. I went to Elements. I said, I'm buying something. After all that, man, I'm buying something. So I don't need everybody to agree with me. I need you to look at what happened. And that's it. You know, that's it. I'm later. Talk to you later.